The News Line.
Hello and welcome back to People's TV. In today's news commentary, we turn our focus to the ongoing ceasefire talks in Cairo, Egypt. These discussions are already underway. In a previous video, we noted that Hamas introduced 5 new conditions for the peace talks following the disclosure of the Trump administration's 20-point ceasefire proposal. One of these conditions demands that Hamas have the authority to decide which prisoners in Israeli custody should be released in exchange for the hostages they will free. A senior Hamas official, speaking to the Al Hadath Arabic news portal, stated that Marwan Barghouti of Fatah and Ahmad Sadat of the PFLP should be released, along with 6 other high-profile terrorists currently serving time in Israeli prisons. This represents a very grave situation, as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has repeatedly stated that such high-profile terrorist leaders will not be released under any circumstances. He reaffirmed this position just hours ago when assuring Ben-Gvir that Barghouti would not be freed as part of any Gaza hostage deal. These disagreements and rising tensions highlight just how fragile the so-called ceasefire talks are. Hamas continues to make demands that cannot realistically be met. Meanwhile, Khalil al-Hayya and a group of senior Hamas officials met with Egyptian intelligence officers, expressing dissatisfaction with Israel's response to the peace plan proposed by the Trump administration. According to Al Arabiya, a Qatar-based news outlet, Hamas requested that their concerns be conveyed to the relevant parties. It is important to remember that these accusations come from Hamas itself. Neither the United States, which presented the proposal, nor any other Arab nation has made such claims. Hamas appears to be buying time through these tactics, possibly searching for excuses to avoid laying down their weapons, surrendering, and dissolving their terrorist organization. Today also marks the 2nd anniversary of the October 7th massacre. According to the Israel Defense Forces, 1,150 soldiers have been killed in combat across Gaza, as well as on the Lebanese and Syrian fronts that have been active since the attacks. Among the fallen soldiers, 487 were under the age of 21, while 141 were over 40. Their immediate circles include 6,500 relatives, 1,973 parents, 351 widows, 885 orphaned children, and 3,481 siblings. In the meantime, Netanyahu has made a very interesting statement. He has requested the Red Cross to inform the Hamas terrorists not to overfeed the hostages. Mainly because overfeeding the hostages who has been starving for a long time could result in deadly consequences. Additionally, Hamas would want to portray a false picture, indicating the hostages were taken care of and were well fed while they were in Hamas custody by overfeeding them shortly before their release. After Ahmed al-Shara captured Syria, Bashar al-Assad fled the country to Russia, where he was given refuge by Vladimir Putin. Reports suggest that while hiding in a highly secured residence, he consumed poison. Some sources claim he may have attempted suicide, while others suggest he was intentionally poisoned, though no evidence confirms the involvement of any individual. Earlier reports of his hospitalization were unverified, but it has now been confirmed that Assad was hospitalized with limited visitation. He was 60 years old when he fled Syria and has since lived a quiet, ordinary life. Human rights organizations emphasize that they do not believe the current Syrian regime or the Russian government had any involvement in the incident. His wife is reportedly in very poor health. Despite the situation, Russia not only provided him with secure refuge but also offered him the opportunity to re-engage in active politics, including a potential governorship in a Russian region. Turning our focus to Lebanon, Israel is intensifying efforts to eliminate Hezbollah's leadership. As part of this ongoing operation, the IDF targeted a Hezbollah commander traveling in his vehicle with a drone strike. The attack was reportedly successful, and the target has been eliminated. Next, we turn to a deeply disturbing development in the Maldives. The Buddhist community there is reportedly being targeted by radical Islamists. A monk based in the Maldives shared a video on social media highlighting a new wave of persecution against Buddhists and appealed to the Sri Lankan Buddhist community to stand in solidarity. In the video, he emphasized that at the time the Maldives gained independence, the Chittagong region had 5 districts with a population that was 95% Buddhist. Over time, radical Islamist groups settled around 500,000 Muslim families in the region, reportedly driving out Buddhist residents and forcibly taking their homes and properties. Today, Buddhists have become a minority, while Muslims form the majority. While this issue cannot be explored in full detail at this moment, we urge the government to pay attention before similar patterns could affect Sri Lanka. We look forward to addressing this situation on a broader scale in the days ahead. If this report helped you see the situation on the ground clearly, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, And subscribe to People's TV, where truth has no agenda, and facts speak louder than spin.
Subscribe us for more details.